seeing swans everywhere I go. Swans outside my window, swans on the sea, swans on people's clothing, movies, tattoos, memories coming back to me. I'm seeing swans everywhere I go, and it could be a coincidence. It could just be seeing what I want to see, seeing one and then trying to see more. It could be a winter thing. It could be the latest coquettish trend seeping from a Pinterest board into real life. But I think it's a sign. I want to believe it's a sign. I wonder what a swan sign could signify. I see two swans swimming side by side, swirling around each other, pressing their foreheads together, craning into one another, making a perfect heart shape. If you squint, they look like one form, a single being. Maybe a swan is a sign for love, for connection. You could call them lovebirds, although I believe they're technically ducks. But you can call anything you want to. A duck, a bird, a sign. Let's call them love ducks. A swan that lovers ride across mossy lakes, pushing tandem pedals with their feet and laughing as the sun goes down. A swan painted on the headboard of a bed big enough for two. I see a swan alone, depicted in a children's book, a movie poster, a plastic toy on someone's mailbox. Maybe a swan signifies something else, the ugly duckling that turns into a graceful thing that signifies something beautiful to the sentimental people who see it. I've never liked that story, because I think ugly ducklings deserve better. They deserve love and attention even when ducklings and even when ugly. But even so, maybe a swan is a sign of change or growth, a transformation from one thing to another. I remember going on a date, sitting on the side of the river with a Frenchman in Paris. We shared a 6-pack of beers, kissed and spoke. We stumbled through conversation in my clumsy French, his clumsy English, a clumsy romance in general. When I misspoke, he corrected me with an unapologetic sincerity. La lune, not le lune, he said. You must remember the moon is a woman. There were times, however, when I taught him things too. Without any memory of the context in which it was asked, his question has stuck with me. What is the name of that duck? He said. You know, the duck with the long, proud neck. A swan, I said, at that intensely perfect description of a swan. Maybe a swan is a sign of lessons learnt, experiences had, memories made. A sign of pride, dignity and value, living and growing and stumbling through lessons. Clumsiness turned graceful. I don't believe it matters what the swan signs are trying to tell me, or indeed if they're trying to tell me anything at all. I just like that they're there. Maybe less of a sign, more of a reminder. I see a swan, alone, swimming, embracing its mate, porcelain or plastic, and I remember to hold my head high, try to make my own neck as long and graceful as it can be. I remember love and connection, growth and change, beauty and transformation, grace and pride. I crane my neck to look up at the woman in the sky. I remember how to speak her name. She remembers how to speak mine. I look for signs and believe they're there just for me. Birds sing and it's a sign. Ducks quack and it's a sign. The moon shines down on me and it's a sign. I hear a kind voice in my head. It's a sign. A sign for what? I don't know. The important part is noticing that it's there and letting it mean something. Anything at all. Da-di-da-di-da.